Hi, welcome to Hierarchical Cluster Analysis, which is simply called HCA. It will create hierarchy of clusters in the form of a tree structure, which is known as a dendrogram, which is expressing the relationship between different objects, that is data points. Here we are having two approaches. One is agglomerative clustering, which is following a bottom up approach. For example, here you look at that we are having the different data points. Here data point 1, data point 2, data point 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the bottom up approach, first it will learn the pattern of each and every data point. So when it is learning the pattern from the individual data points, it will try to identify similarity of different data points pattern. So when it is finding the similarity, here it found the similarity between two data points 1 and 2. It made simple cluster, I mean small group. Then 3 and 4 have similar patterns. These 3 and 4 are combined together to make another group. Then 5 and 6, these are having similar pattern. These are combined to make as a single group. Then 7 and data points are having similar pattern, which are made as a single group. So here what we have done, we had 8 data points which are converted, I mean transforming into the clusters. So here after learning the similarity pattern by agglomerative clustering approach, it formed into 4 clusters. Then next step, again it will not stop this. So next step, you look at that after grouping this small clusters, four clusters, again it is repeating the process. The first group, so this is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. So first group and second group are having similar patterns. So now this is clustered into single group. You assume this is cluster A. Then here after this step, again we are applying the process, clustering process. This A and 3, look at here, this 3 and A are having similar patterns. So here this group, this A and 3 are having similar patterns, so which is combined together to form a single group. So we have got single group, that is Roman letter 1. Okay, so here we got the another group. So now we have combined A and 3. Finally this group 4, this cluster number 4, and this cluster, big cluster 1, combined together. You look at here, these are all combined together. Then we are forming single group. We are forming single group. So here we are learning the pattern of individual data points in the bottom, right? Then we are slowly moving upward to make into bigger cluster. So from the single data points, we are making that data points into bigger cluster. So this is called bottom up approach. This is called bottom up approach. So this one is coming under agglomerative clustering approach. Likewise, there is second approach, divisive clustering, which is top down approach. We will take a big cluster. Look at this, this entire thing is taking as a big cluster. Here I am having 8 data points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 data points are there. These 8 data points are splitted into different, I mean single, until single data points. Okay, so here we will split the cluster that is having the entire data points 8. We will split that clusters into individual data point, that is having in individual clusters that is having until single data point in each cluster. So we have to make this into single cluster. So it should come like, you look at this. So here we are having a big cluster. So the big cluster is dividing into first two groups. So this is one group. Okay, so this is one group, right? So this is one group, this one is another group. So group number 1 and group number 2, right? Then here again this is applying the splitting process. Here this bigger group is divided into smaller group. This one is another group, capital A. This one is another group, capital B. Then again that capital A is having 4 data points. Again it is divided into two groups. Okay, so like that it will come on coming down from the top. So here 6 data points are available as per this example, then which is having 2 data points, right? So then again which is splitted into 4 data points. Here 2 data points. Likewise here we are having 2 data points, individual data points. So each individual data point is considered as a single cluster here. Then these 4 data points are again splitted into different groups. So 2 by 2. So here 2 data points, here 2 data points. Again here it is converted into single data point. Here also single data point. Again it is converted into single data point. Here one single data point. Here one single data point. This is one single data point. So that is the thing. So finally we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from the bigger cluster, when you are moving step by step in the down, from top to down, so you are making into different cluster. Each cluster is having single data point in its group. So this is called divisive clustering, top down approach. Here we need not to pre-specify the number of clusters. We need not to pre-specify the clusters. In k-means algorithm, we will define k value, that is k number of clusters. But here we need not to pre-specify the number of clusters. We have to take entire bigger data set that is having n number of data points. Then that will be divided into smaller clusters step by step until it reaching the singleton clusters. This is the top down approach, divisive clustering analysis. Thanks for watching.